What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Let's get some people in here. About to talk about it, man. We're about to talk about the Juan Gotti video that I just made. And I'm getting tired of. I know, bro. I'm getting tired of talking about this motherfucker, man. I really am, man. But people want to try to intimidate me, and they want to get upset about the videos that I make. That's just gonna make me want to make more videos. If you tell me to not do something, I'm I'm gonna do it more. Because your boy would not be silenced. How do I edit the privacy on here? Why is it not showing up? Let me see real quick. How's everybody doing out there? We got people from YouTube coming in. We got people from Facebook. Let's talk about it, man. This is about to get good. Had a conversation with Mo Hustle, guys. Okay. I had a phone call, and I've already let Mo Hustle know that I'm going public about our phone call. I did not record the phone call because we'll get to that in a second. Let me get some people in here. Everybody's tuning in. Everybody's tuning in. Let's go, man. Comment below. Let me know where you're watching from. What y'all doing tonight? We're about to get into this topic. Mo Hustle. We talked on the phone, and he's upset that I had made a video about Juan Gotti. All right. So we're gonna talk about it. For some reason, I cannot letting me edit my privacy, bro. Why is it doing this to me? I can't see the comments. It's not. Usually, I go on here and I just edit my privacy and I can make it public for y'all to comment, but it's not letting me do it. I can see y'all coming through the phone though. What's up, OC the Youngin, Freddie, Proverb. Hey, well, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. All right, let's get into it. So I made a video about Juan Gotti, right? And I know I made a video before that I'm gonna start talking about these vatos, But I see some shit on the internet scrolling through my feed, and I just can't help but to speak out, because it's what I do. First and foremost, I make content. I'm a content creator. All right, so I am doing the content game, but I am very passionate about the culture, and what I mean about the culture is I mean about Mexican Americans and hip hop in Texas. That culture. All right, my people. That's what I'm talking about. I can't, man. I hate that I can't see the comments on here. Hold on, real quick. Damn it, it's not letting me. God dang, why is it doing this? Let me go on here real quick. Hold on, guys. Hold on tight. I don't know why it's not letting me make my post public. Let's see. Edit post, edit live video. I don't know why the fuck this is happening, bro. Go to edit post. It won't let me do it there. Damn it, bro. I'm over here looking bad and shit. Okay, so it's supposed to be an edit privacy option when you click on the three dots on the post. And it's not fucking doing it. I can see y'all's comments on the stream to my phone though, okay? All right, so I made the video about Juan Gotti, right? And what had happened was Shout out to Never Die. Okay, Never Die post. He made a post talking about he linked up with Juan Gotti, and they called it cool. Okay, and I was like, wait a minute, bro. We just had an interview a few months ago where you were calling out Juan Gotti. You know, you're like you're upset that he was talking down on SPM and Carly Coy, and you said some things, you know. So and then now I see that he's calling it cool with them, which is cool. You know what I mean? Like if somebody got a problem with somebody and they want to call it cool, I have no hate towards that. That's awesome. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody need to be beefing out here. You know, we're all just trying to provide for our families and have a career, make bread. We don't need to be fucking fighting out here on the streets. You know what I mean? But it's the fact that he made peace with a person like Juan Gotti, and just to let y'all know why I go after Juan Gotti. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody fucking knows. He admitted on a live that he knew SPM was messing around with underage girls. He said it, bro. It was man, bro. Like it's pretty hard to watch the live. I'm not trying to do. Hey, look, this Texas Savage guy. Like, I'm gonna show y'all. This guy loves to comment on my videos, bro. This fool, I think it's a burner account for somebody, bro. And I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say the name because I don't want to be wrong about it. But I'm pretty sure I know who the hell this is. And he said, "You're instigating like a female, not to mention you ain't gonna do anything to Houston." I'm not trying to do anything to Houston. I love Houston. I got family in Houston. This is for Houston. This is for West Texas. This is for that. This is for the whole state of Texas, my brother. This is for the culture. And if somebody don't speak out on it, then who the fuck is, bro? I feel like, I've made some mistakes in my life. I have. Nobody's perfect. But when I had my first kid, I did my best to change my life. I got out the streets. I stopped selling drugs. I was going in and out of jail. I was doing all this stupid shit. I was fighting with people. It was just horrible. And I got out of that lifestyle. The older I got, I had kids. I got a painting business. And I just don't fuck with that street shit no more, bro. Okay? So now what I'm trying to do, through my podcast, through creating content, I'm trying to protect the culture, and I am trying to, believe it or not, I'm trying to be positive. But we have to pull the weeds, my guy, out of the nice yard that we've created. We got to pull the weeds. There's people out here, they're scared to speak on these topics, and there's no disrespect to them. If they feel that ignorance is bliss, and they don't want no drama, they don't want people attacking them, they don't have the balls to speak up, that's cool. That's peace is everything, bro. And I do everything to protect my peace, right? But I'm also going to do everything to protect my people's peace. People been talking down on Texas for a minute now, and it's because of SPM and the people who supported SPM. It's easy. This is not a difficult fucking thing, bro. It's not rocket science. Out the Crip Mac 55. This ain't rocket science. Juan Gotti admitted that he knew SPM was messing with underage girls. I don't know what kind of man you are, people, but the kind of man that I am and the way that I grew up, we don't fuck around with that bullshit. I mean, come on, what are we doing here? Why is this even a debate? There's too much evidence on SPM for him doing what he did. I think he still has a fan base, but I think we're doing pretty good getting past SPM. It's what needs to be done. Okay, now we got people like, and then I'm gonna get to the Mo Hustle conversation in a second. We got other people, right, that support that we're down with the SPM, but they're not out here like constantly bringing up his name. They're not clout chasing off of his name, and they're not saying all this crazy shit. Juan Gotti straight up admitted that he knew about the underage girls. So, anyways, I made that video. Let's get to the conversation. Mo Hustle messages me. And I'm not gonna say every single thing that we talked about. All right. He asked me to call him, so I called him. And then right when we got on the phone call, he said, "I don't want you to record this phone call." You know, I'm a content creator, so he was like, hold up, don't record this shit. So I'm a stand-up dude, bro. I don't do no whole shit like that. Okay. So I am gonna talk about the conversation, but only because the conversation didn't go the way I thought it was gonna go. I thought we were actually gonna have a conversation because I've talked with Mo Hustle in the past. I've interviewed him. I've had him on my platform, I think more than once. Well, I think it was just one time, but we've chopped it up a bunch of times. And I thought we were actually gonna have a conversation. Y'all know who? If you don't know who Mo Hustle is, he's a promoter slash manager. He's I Am Lopez's manager right now, currently. But he messes with that whole team, and he's friends with Juan Gotti. Okay. So he tells me not to record the phone conversation. And I say, you know what? I'm not gonna record it, my brother. If you don't want me to record it, I won't record it. Then the conversation starts going kind of weird. I'm not gonna, out of respect, really, there's not that much respect at this point. But because I said I wasn't gonna record it, I'm not gonna say everything in this conversation, but I am gonna talk about some things we talked about. And I've already let him know that I'm going public about this conversation that we had on the phone. I've already let him know. I invited him on my platform. He started talking shit, right? So I said, come on my platform and let's talk about it. Let's let the public decide. Because he's saying all this stuff, whoop-de-woo, you know what I mean? So I said, let's come onto my platform, let's talk about it on the camera, let's see what the people decide. Let's see what the public thinks about the situation. He didn't want to. He told me that no thanks, my platform is bigger than yours. Which much respect, that is true. You do have a bigger platform, and congrats to you. Cool. All right. And I'm not saying that I'm some big ass pocket because I'm not. I'm still growing. I'm small. You know what I mean? I'm getting viewers here and there. I'm not saying nothing, but if you wanted to, you're the one that hit me up. You're the one that wanted to have a conversation with me. So I invited you on my platform. So we're talking on the phone. And then, first it's going good. You know what I mean? He's saying, why'd you make the video? And, why are you just attacking Juan Gotti? Why aren't you attacking SPM? And why aren't you attacking the rest of the SPM camp? I have videos where I did that. I called out, of course. I went against. I told the people for my day one fans who been catching up with my content, who be watching my shit. Y'all seen it. I made a video and said we need to move past SPM. Plain and simple. He made great music, but he got some charges that I don't agree with, and no man or woman should agree with. And we need to move past that because it put a stain on the Texas legacy. Okay, so got lost there for a second. So I did. So he said, "Why don't you call out SPM? Why don't you call out other people?" I did. I made a whole entire video on it. I'll send you the link right now. I did that. Okay, so then he goes on to say some things, and he spoke on some people, which I'm going to leave out this conversation. Okay, I am going to keep some of that private, but some things that I feel need to go public are going to go public about our phone call. Okay, and so he starts to go on and say he's talking about a certain person that. And I'm gonna give it away, the name. I can't do that. He's dropping some names, right? And basically he said it got to where it sounded like he was trying to threaten me, like he said, what if I book Juan Gotti in Odessa? Are you gonna go up to him? Are you gonna square up with him or whatever? Like, bro, what kind of shit is this? I'm a 38-year-old man. Juan Gotti's probably like, I think 50 something. Mo Hustle's probably like 40 something. Like that was a childish thing to bring up. That was a childish thing to say. Like, I thought we were literally gonna have a conversation on his phone, and you're gonna say some shit like that to me. If I see him at Juan Gotti at an event, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bring out my mic and my camera and I'm gonna try to interview him because I'm a journalist. I'm a podcaster. I make content. I'm gonna interview and ask him why the fuck did you for so why for so long did you keep it to yourself that you knew that SPM was fucking with young girls and you still supported him after knowing that, after seeing him with underage girls, you supported him for fucking years, bro. For years, años. Talking about free SPM, free SPM. And then only when it benefited you, only for clout, did you start going against SPM. Same thing Mo Hustle did. Mo Hustle was screaming free SPM forever. He never even met SPM before he got locked up. But he was screaming free SPM because he was down with the camp. He wanted what they had to offer. He was helping them out. He was managing artists, doing what he does. Carolyn Rodriguez, who was managing her. Then, the situation happens with I Am Lopez, and then all of a sudden, Filero, who's been supporting SPM for years, I Am Lopez, who was going to get signed to Dope House, who was working for the Dope House store, and Juan Gotti, who's been supporting him for years, they all at the same time switched up on SPM. I wonder why. We know why. And then there's people out here, they want to call me a clout chaser. Bro, I'm not getting that much fucking views from this shit, bro. I can go do reaction videos. I get way more views on Instagram. I get 50, 60 shares, a bunch of likes, more interaction. I can focus on that. I feel like I need to speak on these things to cleanse our culture, to protect the culture. 1000%. I feel strongly about it. Do I want violence to come out of this? Of course not. I want our people to have civil conversations and to get past these certain topics for the better of our people. Do I want to meet up with Juan Gotti and box the motherfucker? No, I don't, bro. I don't. I don't care about that. And I'm not going to box a person who supported a pedophile. I'm not going to do that. If anything, careful. I'm going to be careful what I say. But it seemed that Mo Hustle was trying to intimidate me. I won't use the word threaten. That's a strong word. And he didn't threaten me. I won't say that. He didn't threaten me at all. He tried to intimidate me. And he said, oh, what if I book Juan Gotti in Odessa? What you going to do? Going to do nothing. What do I got to prove to him? What do you want me to do? You want us to fucking catch the fair one? You want us to fight in front of you? Is that what you want us to do? Yeah, it could have been a great conversation. Then it got to that, and that made it that's when, all right, that's it. Now now this is content. Now I'm turning this into content. Hold on real quick. I'm trying to get this fucking comment off. All right. So Mo Hustle, okay, now check this out. Mo Hustle just going off on me, bro. He's angry, bro. And I'm gonna tell you all the reason why he's so angry. Because he used Juan Gotti as a part of his agenda against SPM. Straight up. I'm not going to break it down exactly why, but if Mo Hustle wants to come on my platform and he wants to talk about it, then we can really talk about it. I've already messaged Mo Hustle. I let him know to come on my platform and we can talk about it. But I'm going to say this, and I'm not going to tell y'all why or how I know this. But I know it for a fact because I just know it. I'm not going to say why, but I know that he used Juan Gotti as an agenda to go against SPM, and then now Juan Gotti is the fallout. It's taking the fall for this. Everybody's going after Juan Gotti. They're like, oh man, he went live, he said these things, and now everybody's against Juan Gotti. What did you think was gonna fucking happen when a man admits that he knew a man was fucking around with underage girls? What did you think was gonna happen? You're upset now because Juan Gotti is people are attacking Juan Gotti, and you feel bad for it. That you used them for your agenda. And then when you don't have any conversation left in you, when you don't want to keep it civil and try to come to an understanding, you try to say some shit that some other guy punked out on Juan Gotti, and I'm not gonna say who. I'm not gonna drop that name. You were trying to intimidate me with that, and then you said, "Oh, you're not gonna do anything." I've never threatened Juan Gotti with violence. I never said I'd fuck him up. Never said that once. If I said these things, then I would understand. Yeah, you said that shit. Back it up, motherfucker. Yeah, I understand that. If I would have, but I've never said that. Never wish harm on the dude. All I want is that for that dude to know what he did was wrong, and ain't nobody fucking with him anymore. And nobody needs to fuck with him anymore. Quit paying him for verses. Quit booking him at their shows. Texas needs to forget about him. And SPM in the whole camp. So, and then so he tells me that, right? And I'm thinking, what? So what does he want to do? What he wants to take it there? If I'm at an event and somebody comes up to me and threatens my peace, I'm gonna defend myself. 1000%. I'm gonna do what I have to do to defend myself. Am I gonna go looking for it? Not whatsoever. That's not me. That's not what I do. I have a media company. I make content. I sometimes I feed the people. It's all about peace and positivity over here. It's about uplifting the people. That's what I want to do. But like I said before, we got to call out the bad ones. Let me check and see if I'm making comments on Facebook. For some reason, I can't get them on. It's not letting me put them up on here. We do got lots of comments. Oh shit. Okay. Mike Murder, he said, I don't really see Juan Gotti moving tickets there anywhere anyway. Andrew Acuna said, tell Mo Hustle and Juan that I got time. Oh shit. You don't want that boy to be drawing y'all up. Lucky Rodriguez said, but Mo used to be all three well. Oscar Gano, that's OC the Youngin, said Mo Hustle built his whole image off SPM. Now he's trying to take Smooth Vegas blueprint. He said now he's trying to take Smooth Vegas blueprint. This man ain't never tried to put nobody on, then suddenly made an SPM campaign led by his artists. Bad business. So okay, look, again, shout out to Mo Hustle, okay? I believe this is something that we can still discuss. And one more time, I want to invite Mo Hustle onto my platform. Let's talk about it, because that phone call went nowhere, okay? And you were trying to prove a point to me. Look, again, it's simple, guys. It's 1 + 1. Okay, it's 2 + 2 type shit right now. There's nothing hard about this. There's nothing to debate. SPM, I feel like we need to move past that. You fuck with his music, okay? You fuck with his music. That's what you did. You listened. It was part of your childhood. Okay, cool. We need to forget about SPM though. We need to forget about Juan Gotti. We need to forget about anybody who supported SPM and supports another man being with a younger woman. That's it. It's not complicated. What side are you on? We got new artists coming up in this game. We need to support them. We got artists that have been here who are legends that are doing great work. We need to support them. Juan Gotti left a horrible stain on the Texas Mexican hip hop culture. That's what it boils down to. I don't even see why, when Mo Hustle, I called him. He gave me his number and I called him, and I was real respectful. I was real cool, ready to have a good conversation because we've had very good conversations before. That's what I was ready for. And I got caught off guard, bro, because he was very angry. If you try to intimidate me about something that I'm trying to speak on, it's gonna make me want to do more videos on that topic. Ever since I was a kid, I spoke up. I fought for my friends. When my friends were, they didn't want to fight somebody that was bigger than them, I stepped in. I did that. I took that fight to protect my people. Ever since I was a fucking kid, and I'm doing it as a grown man. I am protecting my people. I am protecting the state. I am protecting the culture. Again, I'm nobody. I'm nobody, and I'm not. I don't think like I'm some fucking voice for Texas. I'm not trying to be that. I'm just fucking Levy from Mundo Vision Media with a small podcast, small platform that's expressing his opinions. That's it. Let me check the comments real quick. Shout out to everybody tuning in, man. Well, tell me what y'all think about this whole situation. I mean, it's shout out to my number one hater on YouTube, Texas Savage. Do y'all think I'm instigating shit? I mean, don't y'all feel that we need to talk about these topics? Don't y'all think that we need to have a conversation about these things? I mean, because y'all can talk down on California all y'all want. California can be messy. They can. But they be teaming up over there and they be having discussions, bro. They have opposing sides and they sit down and have these podcasts and they be having discussions. They have conversations about everything that has to do with their culture in California. We're not seeing that in Texas. We need to come together more. We need to have more interviews, more podcasts. And I invite anybody who wants to cover these topics. We don't just have to conversate about the SB and Juan Gotti shit too. There's so many other topics that I want to cover. Just go to my YouTube, go down my social medias, and you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, I touch on all types of topics. We can talk about anything. But these conversations, the ones that nobody wants to talk about, needs to be talked about, and that's what I do. That's where I come in. Mo Hustle said, look at my notes. Okay, he said that what I'm talking about isn't the truth. Okay, you got it may not be your truth. All right, but it's my truth. And so many other people's truths. A lot of people fucking agree with me. We can see by the comments. I want Mohoso to come on my platform where we can talk about this even more, bro. Shout out to Easy the Pro. Hey, man. Shout out to you, brother. We got a podcast dropping very soon, man. Shout out to Gavino, my brother from another mother. Texas Pesci in the building. Go check out his music. He's dropping projects. Go to Texas Pesci on his page and please go check out his music. Most artists don't want to say anything, especially Texas artists, because they don't want it to hurt their fan base. Exactly. From the shout out to Freddie Herrera, de Herrera. From the jump, a lot of people switch up when it comes to SPM. First, they love him, then they hate him, etc. Like I tell them, stand on your shit and keep it that way. Yeah, very true. Very true. But so, yeah, I don't fucking care about squaring up with Juan Gotti. I don't care about squaring up with Mo Hustle. That's not gonna solve anything. That's not gonna do anything. But if you come to my city and you throw an event, I'm gonna show my camera, my mic. That's what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? And if y'all want to attack me in that way, then I'll be forced to defend myself. You know. And that's something that doesn't need to happen, though. Don't want to take it that route. It's not about that. It's not about being confrontational. It's not about fighting and violence. That's just stupid. That is absolutely ridiculous. I always say this: when somebody runs out of words, they use their fist because they don't have anything else to say. They're not smart enough to have a conversation and to figure it out that way. When a motherfucker gets mad and runs out of words, he starts swinging. And that is childlike behavior. Straight up. Mo Hustle is in the comment section right now. You want to jump on this live right now or what? What's up? Let's do it. I send you the link right now. I don't know why I can't make the comments public, man. Why it says I can't do it for some reason. Mo Hustle is in the comment section right now. Now, there's people in the comments that are saying some stuff. You know what I mean? That's them. Okay. Well, what I'm talking about is the truth, the conversation that we had. Let me teach you now. The Hustletown Network supports SPM, and the city D writes them. Speak on them. My hustle, is that your burner account on YouTube? That's a burner account. That's my hustle's burner account. Don't come on no lies, my friend Mo. Don't say that that you didn't try to intimidate me. Don't do that. You tried to. And I don't know what you thought. You thought I wasn't going to talk on this topic anymore, or what? Is that what you believed? Then you have no idea who I am. Look, even say it happened. Say it happened. Say that you book a show in Odessa, Texas, and you bring Juan Gotti. You're like, then what? It's never about that. I don't care. I'm not going to show up and try to fight the motherfucker. I don't want that. I don't promote any type of violence. Don't promote any type of fighting. That's not what I'm about. I'm about podcast, making content, creating content, and speaking my truth and trying to cleanse the culture. That's what my cause is. That's what I'm trying to do. I could give a fuck about fighting a motherfucker. I don't care about that. I don't want to get violent with nobody. Okay, when I was young, I made a bunch of mistakes, and I refuse to go back to that lifestyle. It'd be hard on my woman. It'd be hard on my children. And go to jail for some stupid shit like that. That's absolutely ridiculous and out of the question. Now you book if you do that. If you book Juan Gotti in Odessa or Midland, because that's where I stay. I stay in Midland, Texas. If you do that, you know, this M right here, I like my hat because it's from Mundo Vision Media and from Midland, Texas, bro. You know what I mean? And from Mexico. But if you do that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show up my camera and my mic, Mo. And I'm going to try to interview y'all. That's what I'm going to try to create content. That's what it's all about. Creating content and bringing about the truth. And cleansing the culture. That's what my cause is. And I don't care if nobody believes that. People think that I'm an old head, bro, hip-hop head. I live and breathe the culture. I used to be a rapper. I used to be a promoter. I put so many ciphers together for my city, it's ridiculous. I've put on my own artists in my city. I've interviewed them. I put them on shows. I've done everything. I'm telling y'all that to tell you this. I love the culture, bro. I love hip hop. I love my Mexican gente, and I love Texas. And if Mo Hustle, if you feel like that it's gone to that point where you think that I need to go up to Juan Gotti and fight him, bro, it just shows how immature and childish you are, my friend. Instead of having a civil conversation, instead of talking like men and getting to a point, getting to where we can come to an understanding, you want to say that shit to me? Bro, I'm not easily intimidated, brother. I walked into the fucking DPS and went toe-to-toe with fucking Texas Rangers, way. Went toe-to-toe with the MPD. I walked down the south side of my motherfucking town and went against the white folk, bro, and the fucking police, bro. I am not one that's easily intimidated, bro. It's not gonna happen. Never. You threaten me, I come back 10 times forward, brother. I don't want to do anything, brother. That's my whole point. I don't want to do anything. Okay, Mo Hustle is the hot seat on YouTube, and he's commenting under the hot seat. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight Juan Gotti. I don't want to do nothing about it. I want to talk about it on my platform. But you're not gonna try to intimidate me and try to scare me, bro. It's not gonna happen, brother. I act like what? Tell me, come on my platform. I'm gonna send you the link right now to your phone. I got your phone number. I'm gonna send you the link. Let's talk about it. See, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying for people watching. This is what Mo Hustle. See, he's scared to talk about it because he don't got the words, bro. Because he knows he'll be easily defeated on my platform. He know I'm gonna eat him up for breakfast. He knows that. You want to throw bro? See, that's what I say. People who don't have the brains, they don't have the words, bro. They want to use their fists and they want to act, oh, you're not tough. You want to fight? That's kid shit. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight with anybody. I don't want to get violent. I don't want to go in the street and you know, I'm not a gangbanger. I don't fuck with any gangs. I don't roll in the streets. I'm a fucking little league. I coach baseball. I coach softball. I got a business I run. I'm a 38-year-old man. You're a 40-year-old man. Juan Gotti is a 50-year-old man. You're talking about fucking fighting and getting physical. Because I hung up because the conversation you were talking some stupid shit. Man, jump on my fucking platform. Why are you talking through the comments, Wait? Why are you talking through the comments? I'm on my platform. I'm gonna say this right now. I don't want to fight anybody. I don't want to take it there. I want to have conversations. I want to come to an understanding and talk and be civil about this. That's what I want. Okay. But if somebody comes up to me and presses me, what you think I'm gonna do? What you think I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna fucking say, oh, I'm sorry. Shit. No, I'm gonna defend myself the best way I can. Even though say this. Say if I meet up with Juan Gotti and Juan Gotti's a big dude, say he knocks me the fuck out. I'm gonna fight I'm gonna fight as much as I can. I'm gonna throw my punches. You know what I mean? They might not land. He might say he fucks me up. Say he knocks me the fuck out. But you know what? Who's gonna be the winner of that motherfucker? I'm gonna be the winner because I will be the one fighting for the right reasons. He will be the one that's fighting for his fucking demons. I'll be fighting for a righteous reason. He'll be fighting for a negative one. Even if I do get knocked the fuck out, I'll still be glorious because I fought for a great reason. I fought for the cause. See, you know what, Mo Hustle? This whole time I haven't called you a name. I didn't say you're a joke. I didn't say that you're a fake. I haven't called you one name. This goes to show what kind of person you are, brother. I try to talk to you correct on the phone. I try to talk to you with respect. I was saying yes, and I was letting you talk. You're saying, let me talk. I let you talk. I was respectful to you. So why are you doing this? Why the tough guy act now? Like, what? Why does it have to go there? Why do you want to do that? Because you're not smart enough to have the fucking words. You don't know how to talk. You know that you're on the wrong side of history. Oh, shit, my light went out. Oh, I think I forgot some juice. And I told you I was going to do it. Okay, I gotta put his comments up. Hold on. Because I know some people on Facebook can't see it. Wait, guys, I'm sorry. We'll turn this light back on. All right. Okay, look. Okay, he said, and I told you this on the phone. He said, protect the culture. He said, you're talking about when I say that. Protect the culture and talk about SPM's song about that 16-year-old girl that Tim Snow posted. It's kind of funny talking about Tim Snow when Tim Snow's been calling out Juan Gotti to a boxing match. Well, Juan Gotti doesn't want to do it. That's kind of funny. I'm just pointing that out. But I told you on the phone that I'm going to do a reaction video to that. I already told you that. Why do you keep on repeating yourself, bro? I don't understand that. Let me see the Facebook comments real quick, guys. Let me see the Facebook. Let me see what we're going to for usually I can go on my phone and I can edit the privacy and I can make it public so I can see my phones on my streaming software, but it's not letting me do that. It's not letting me do that for some reason, guys. I don't know what the heck's going on, but I can see the comments on my mobile. Okay. Texas Pesci said when Capone E was out there threatening people that jammed him is a different story. But for us that are continuing in Texas hip hop culture, it is something to speak on. It wasn't just molestation, but manipulation too. Jesse Garza says Mo Hustle rolls his own dice for many artists for years. I was one of the first ones over 15 years ago. Gotti is a brother to all of us, man. We all eat together. Dope House and SPM is irrelevant. Real family stays down together. All of us got to screw loose. Yeah, but Juan Gotti got to screw loose by being okay with SPM messing with young girls. That's where it stops. That's the difference, brother. Okay? We can't play around that. It's very important that we pay attention to that detail. That he was actually cool letting it happen, letting SPM mess around with underage girls. He should have spoke about it. He should have spoke up about it then. He should have called out SPM and said, what the fuck are you doing messing with young girls? Why is that so hard? Why are so many people defending that, bro? And Mo Hustle keep on saying I'm running for SPM. I already made a video calling out SPM too. I say we need to move past SPM. I've said this over and over. Shout out to Jay Reckless. You said you're preaching, my guy. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for hearing me, man. Carlos Rangel said he heard. I think he's talking about the SPM track with the 16-year-old. He said I heard that shit sounds like AI. I don't know about all that. I don't know. I haven't listened to it. Mo Hustle sends it to me, and he thinks that I have all the time in the world to check out things that he sends me. That's why he's so angry. He's saying, why didn't I react to that? Why didn't I bring that up? Okay. Texas Page says, I personally haven't played SPM since early 2000s and had just about every album from Dope House all the way to Let and Throne DVD. But where we from, that shit is a no-go. 1000%. That's it. Texas Pesci, thank you so much. It's just simple as that. Mo Hustle, shout out. Okay, I got you. Shout out to Lamitiche Nada. Lamitiche Nada, I got you. Let me see. He says, you're screaming, fighting for right reason. Let's talk about who's really supporting them. Why anyone who wants to or anyone say you're on the same page as me. Anyone who supports the pedo is trash. Thank you very much. F anyone who supports the pedo. You're right with me. Thank you. OC the youngin on YouTube said Juan Gotti not finna fight nobody though. So why Mo Hustle even trying to put him in that position talking about Odessa? See, look, this is the type of shit Mo Hustle's saying, guys. Look, I'm not gonna repeat that. This is the type of time he's on. This is the man that had a day named after him in Houston, Texas. I've never once disrespected him. I've never called him a name. I never said nothing bad about him. I even held now I'm gonna release the rest of the conversation. You know that? I didn't record it, but now I'm gonna I told you. I'm not gonna record the conversation, but since you came at me sideways, I'm gonna let everybody know what happened in that phone conversation because you said a lot of shit, my brother. I won't say everything, but I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna touch on this. Damn. People want to see. I don't like getting messy. I hate it. This is even happening right now. But if I gotta be the one that has to go through this to get the truth out and to help the culture, then so be it. Fuck it. I'll take the stress. I'll take the negativity that's gonna come at me. I'll do it. I'm ready to take that sacrifice. But I'm also willing to have conversations. That's what I want. I want to make content. Mo Hustle, let's go live. Let's talk about it live and let's have a civil conversation. If you really wanted to go somewhere, if you really want to have an understanding, I've seen you post. I've seen you get overwhelmed with people calling you out. I remember that time that you had when you and Iam Lopez were going against the whole goddamn state when you had your SPM hate campaign. I remember that. I saw it all. And there were some times that you were getting overwhelmed and you posted one time, you're like, man, I just want everybody to know that, I'm a positive guy and I believe in peace and positivity. You know what I mean? You said that because you had too much. You were going against a lot of people. And you know what? I'm gonna lie, I felt for you. I felt, I wouldn't didn't agree how you were showing hate to SPM and the way you did it. But I thought that you were, and I still think that you're a good dude, and that you've done a lot for your city. And even after all the shit you're talking, I still respect you for that. What you've done for the culture, and I can easily get messy, but I refuse to. There's so much shit I can get messy about, but I refuse to because I want to have conversations that get somewhere. Not just go around in fucking circles and making threats and trying to fucking intimidate me. Okay, that's a good point. He says, "Don't have ass at home. You can't be protecting folks that even fucking with you." That's see, but I'm a different type of Mexican. You know what I mean? I'm a different type of Mexican because I still hold some type of integrity for myself and for the game. You know what I mean? For the culture. And I believe when two men speak, when there's an understanding that this conversation shouldn't get some things of this conversation shouldn't be said, then I kind of hold to that. But then again, you do have a good point. You do have a good point. He's not fucking with me. He's laughing at me, calling me a joke, and I still have yet to call him a name. Still not disrespecting him. That goes to show a lot about who, what type of person he is. Because you know what, guys, y'all know why. You know why this is happening. The way he's coming at me like this, and I have yet to disrespect him. You know why? Because I'm fighting on. I'm on the good side. I'm on the right side of history. He comes from darkness. But I hope that that peace and positivity goes into your heart, Mo Hustle. I really do, man. But the first day, shout out to OCD Young. And the first day of unity with Mo Hustle wasn't nothing but a marketing campaign. Everybody, go to YouTube if you're watching from Facebook. I mean, keep watching if you want, but I can't see everybody's comments on Facebook. Let me see. Let me go over here. Let me check. Let's see. Um. Oh, see, the youngin said just because you're against them don't mean you support SPM. This really against all of them. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, brother. Um, Gavino Reyes. He says we don't f with SPM anymore. Straight up. Anthony Magallanes. He says let it out, bro. Yeah, yeah. Y'all want me to crash out? That's what y'all want me to do. And I refuse to. I'm not gonna crash out. I might yell a little bit and get because me. If y'all know me, guys, I talk very loudly and naturally. This is I'm a very passionate person. I get passionate very quickly. And sometimes I overdo it. You know what I mean? I know it can get kind of annoying, it get kind of loud, but I talk with my emotions a lot. You know what I mean? But ultimately, look. The deal with Mo Hustle, even though he's angry with me right now, and I hope that he can calm down and we can have a good conversation on my platform or his platform. Even though you're telling me that I have a bigger platform and you have a small platform, which you hurt my feelings, Mo. You hurt my feelings when you said that. So job well done. But even though he's saying all these things, and I have yet to disrespect him in that way, I'm only speaking on the truth. We had this conversation. It was a real conversation. I'm speaking the truth. And I still wish the best for you. I still have respect for what you've done for the culture. And but I am gonna call out the bullshit. It's just what I'm gonna do. I've decided that I'm gonna go this route, and hopefully, and I think some people in the comment section before on YouTube, they told me that I was being messy, that I was doing no jumper type shit. And that right there got to be, you know what I mean? Because if for the people who really know me know that I'm not on that type of time. That shit really got kind of hurt me a little bit. I was like, damn, this is people what people are really thinking, you know what I mean? Because like, as much as I care for the culture, as much as I care for Texas artists, and yeah, I just don't understand how much artists that I've like put on for. How much free promotion I've given out. Every now and then I would charge like $20, $25 for reaction video. That's because I'm trying to get money to pay for all this shit. This software that I'm using right now, guys, is $25. And no, it's $45 a month just to use the streaming software that I'm using. Okay, these wireless mics, they're not cheap, bro. You're talking 150 for two of these. 350 for the whole set. Or like two something for the whole set. You're talking paying the Wi-Fi bill. You're talking about taking all the time. I pay my software, my editing software. That I pay that. That's like $35 a month for my editing software. All right, and then I spend hours out of my time editing all these videos. And then we're not even talking about the hours of research that I put in. When I talk about things, I gotta know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? So, anyways, I'm just rambling. Anyways, okay, we'll play it. You want? Okay, I'll play it. But hold on. And then so I say that I'm coming out of pocket for my culture, for hip hop artists in my area, and now I'm reaching out to I'm interviewing rappers from the East Texas. Shout out to Easy the Pro and Proverb. I got a podcast coming out with them. They are from Dallas, Texas. I hope I got that right. Yeah, I believe Dallas, Texas. I got other interviews with rappers from that way, and now I'm expanding, throughout Texas. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to do. See, Mo Hustle, see, you talking all that shit, and I'm still fucking with you. I'm still gonna react to this fucking video you've been fucking bugging me about. You see? You want to get all fucking mad at me and shit? Goddamn, I'm a good guy. That's why. Hold on. Let me. Where's this comment at? Okay. Shout out. Freddie Ortiz says the whole thing about. Hold on. Let me go back up. I'm gonna hide this one right here. Okay. Shout out to Freddie Ortiz. The whole thing about avoiding what was said was in the darkness always comes to light. I ain't never been that guy to sugarcoat anything that's right and true. Shout out to Freddie Ortiz. Goddamn right, my brother. OC the youngin says who leaked that song. Let's play it. Okay. Let's see. What is it called? Let me see. Let me go to my message. Let me see. South Park Mexican song. South Park Mexican. Let me see. It's called. What is it? Only on Tim Snow's channel? Lost SPM song. All right. I guess it's only on Tim Snow's channel. Okay, here it is. All right. Let's react to it live. Fuck it. OC the Youngin said, who leaked that song? But still, I'm gonna react to this. I'm gonna react to this because I wanted to react to this. You know what I mean? Anyways, but it doesn't take away the fact what Juan Gotti did, and that's what this whole conversation is about. Okay, we can continue about that later. But let me go ahead and play this. Share screen. This one. The audio's on. Share. Okay. All right, I can see it. Okay, so this song. Let me know if y'all can hear it, guys. Hold on. Oh, it's not playing right now. Wait. Ah, damn it, motherfucker. Wait, this ain't plugged in.
Another one, and about a 16-year-old girl and how bad they want this 16-year-old girl. Love to see you when you she only 16. I want to step into your world. In the year 2000, that was the peak of his success, fame, glory, money. Why would he hear that and come on this with the verse that he's about to do? But these two disgusting dudes are, and they're just as bad. Like this is the most disturbing song I've ever heard. I want to step into your world. I'm more than a little girl, and I'm willing to learn your got you feeling hot from your head to your toe ring. Happy, I'll give it all to you. I'm willing to pay my dues. Let's break all the rules. Got you feeling hot, ready to break the rules. She only 16 with a hell of a body. See, I met her last week at my homeboy's party. We was rapping on the mic. Another show, and when we were done, she said, "Boy, you can flow." She gave me a hug and a kiss on my cheek. With her body pressed against my chest, I had to speak. I said she was fine, then she asked for my number. Girl, you be quick, she said, quick to make you wonder. What I could do if it was just me and you. Teach me what you know so I can learn what you do. I can please you if you really want me to. I'm still a young virgin, but I'll give it all to you. Roll slow, you roll, I don't wanna be rude, cause I would just love to see you in the nude. But you're only 16, so that means the jail bait. And little Russ ain't finna catch another case. What? I wanna step. He said he was freestyle.
Okay, y'all can hear me now, right? Okay, my bad. My mic was off. My mic's back. Y'all can hear me, right? All right, all right. Let's get back into it. Apparently this song is a very old song of SPM. It sounds like a very young SPM. Styling at his homeboy's party. Met a 16-year-old. He sure would love to see her nude, but he don't want to catch another case. Guess he already got one of them like that, or what? You don't want to be on that. Man, this is crazy. So listen, what type of person would be in their house, got their pen and pad, and be like, oh, I know what I'm going to write about today. I'm going to write about one little underage girls. Then walk around all day with this notebook or this piece of paper in their pocket. Then go into the studio and actually rap this. And it has a girl singing on the chorus say, teach me, or I'm not just a little girl, I'll give you my world, whatever the hell she's saying. This one to make, as a father of a daughter, this wants to make me throw up. Like, fool, y'all sick. Yeah, everybody on this song is sick in the head. No wonder y'all never made it. Into your world, I'm more than a little girl, and I'm willing to learn your game.
I'll give it all to you. I'm willing to pay my dues. Let's break all the rules.
Got you feeling high, ready to break the rules.
Sweet 16, with a body like a sex fiend, the girl of my dream. I wanna get it in between the seats, but her age is not me. She smelling so sweet, she sure but she want me, but it cannot happen. Cause you're too young and I gotta beware on who I'm rapping to. But ooh, it's gonna be real hard to try to resist those nice flat thighs and I see her beautiful hips. She look at me dead in my eye, adolescent waist, but then she ready to roll the big ups and I wonder why. I guess she impressed with the way we dress, with the way we rollin', man. That's how we break through the you call it. Look here, mommy. But you always
You can hear me now, right?
Your mother should have touched my criminal standing there on the street. I'm asking you when there's certain things that we cannot do. I said all night, you can't cause you get a curfew. I'm sorry, boo.
You can hear me now, right?
Let me know. Do them things too, like choose your partners and maybe have a couple of proofs.
Wait, who's that? Hold on, who's that rapping?
You ready to roll the big dogs and I wonder why. I guess you're impressed with the way we dress, with the way we rollin', man. That's how we break through the you call it. Look here, mommy. But you always look like me toast and guns. Your mother should have touched my criminal standing there on the street. I'm asking you when there's certain things that we cannot do. I said all night, you can't cause you get a curfew. I'm sorry, boo. In a couple of years, you'll be able to do them things too, like choose your partners and maybe have a couple of proofs.
Step into your world.
That man said, is that Smunk the World? I don't think that's Smunk the World.
Again, he said 16-year-old little girl. But when he locks eyes with her, she's hard to resist. And then went on to say in a couple of years, you'll be able to do what you want to do. You know what they call that? They call that child grooming.
He said, Mo Hustle said, but one of the guys is dead now, so out of respect for his family, I won't mention his name. Yeah, okay, I don't want, don't mention his name. I won't try to mention it either.
They actually just changed the law in Texas that says if you groom minors, like how SPM was doing on the phone for the months before the 14-year-olds came to the hotel room.
Somebody just messaged me the guy's name that was rapping right there, but I'm like, if Mo Hustle says that he's passed away, I don't want to do that. I don't want to mention his name either. But somebody just messaged me his name, so okay, let's continue. This is crazy though, man. I ain't gonna lie. This is crazy. And and nobody on this side was ever writing for SPM. I was never writing for SPM, and I don't know why Mo Hustle wants to run with that fucking narrative. I called out SPM. I have fucking videos on my YouTube where I said I don't support SPM. Don't write for SPM. All right, let's continue.
That now you got to register. Yeah, just grooming minors. You got to register on that list now in Texas. So you older men, y'all think it's cool? You're just on the phone with her, waiting until she turns 18, like this sicko just said right here. Yeah, you finna be on that list too, y'all weird ass fools. This is disgusting. And the entire song is about 16-year-old girls. And listen to that chorus. I don't even want to talk about that chorus. The chorus is the hardest part to listen to after you hear what them saying. But here comes everybody's favorite pedo right here. So I'm gonna let you hear, knowing that he's at his peak of his fame, that he didn't have to do this verse for money. Man was rich. He still decided to hop on this song about this little 16-year-old girl. Mind you, this is right before he got arrested for the 9-year-old. So he didn't foresee the future. He just was on here speaking his mind. Damn fool. Y'all tell me what y'all think about each verse in the comments, please.
Little girl, and I'm willing to learn your
Got you feeling hot from your head to your toe ring.
I'll give it all to you. I'm willing to pay my dues. Let's break all the
Got you
rules.
feeling hot, ready to break the rules.
I seen her at the club, man, 21 and up. I told her that she had a baby face and made her blush. Classy nails and a pierced belly button. She took me to the dance floor and broke me off something. Rubbing my chest and grabbing my girl, you move fast, I'ma give you whiplash. I crash, mash from the back to the front. Cause I hit the kitten like an old Mack truck. I asked her what her age was, she bought me a beer. And then she replied, I'm old enough to be here. I guess you're 21, but you look so young. What year were you born? She started looking dumb, going, hold up, baby. You trying to play a young girl, I ain't crazy. I'm doing no time, and nobody's paying for a big 30. Give it 5 to 10, man.
I wanna step into your world. I'm more than a little girl, and I'm
I have the name. I have the name of that second guy. but I don't know too much about it, so I'm not gonna say the name. I can do more research on this.
Willing to learn new things.
Thank you to everybody messaging me with the information. I appreciate y'all.
I'll give it all to you. I'm willing to pay my dues. Let's break all the rules.
Got you feeling high, ready to break the rules.
Shout out to OG King West. Shout out to OG King West, man. He said real Texas OGs don't support chomos, rapists, snitches, or whole N-word. Just saying, OG King West said that if y'all support this, y'all trash too. Levi Berlanga and Tim Snow, I support what y'all do. This message is OG King West approved. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you so much for the love, man. Thank you. He says, damn, that song wrong all the way. Anthony Magallanes said that's not smug. Somebody in the comment section said I knew that wasn't smug. Somebody in the comment section on YouTube said it was that smug. Let me see. Shout out to everybody watching on YouTube and Facebook, man. I appreciate y'all. All right. Okay, let's get back into it.
Listen to this chorus. Listen to this right here. Knowing this entire song is about a 16-year-old child. Listen to this right here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of this is crazy.
Come on, Daddy. Poppy, won't you give it to me?
Wonder who's singing that part.
Now, am I tripping, or is it kind of crazy for all his fans that still say he's innocent? That 1 year before he goes to prison for messing with a 9-year-old, he hops on the track about a 16-year-old, talks about him letting her grind him on the dance floor and play with his you know what, and saying that he knows she's too young. And when he asked her, she started acting dumb. Like, what was any three of these dudes thinking? I mean, what was y'all smoking that y'all was like, I know, we just gonna write this rap about how we fantasize about little kids. Yeah, oh yeah, homeboy, that's dope. You fantasize about little kids too? Yeah, hell yeah, who should we get on the feature? Well, you know, SPM be with them little kids, let's call him. Hey, Carlos. Yeah, who's this? Hey, this is the other weirdo. What's up, bro? I got a song I want you to be on. What's it about, homie? We're going to do a whole entire track about how we fantasize about little children. Oh, yeah, count me in. I do that one for free, Vato. Peace. That's how I picture this whole thing working.
Tim Snow, man. Shout out to Tim Snow, man. He makes good content. I hit him up for interview. The motherfucker didn't respond. But yeah, it's getting late, bro. I'm going about to end this live. But look, that was crazy. That was very disturbing, and that's just another reason why we really need to move past SPM, guys. We need to protect our culture and get past the bullshit. But that's even. Sorry, Mo, but I stand on what I said about Juan Gotti, and I'm gonna continue saying it. Now, am I gonna keep on making videos? No, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of fucking bringing up Juan Gotti's name. I don't want to talk about the motherfucker. I don't want to see the motherfucker. I don't want nothing to do with that motherfucker, man. I don't. You know, but if somebody ask me a question, if somebody asks me what do I think about this, I'm gonna tell them what I think and what I feel. You know, nobody on this earth is gonna stop me from doing that. Okay. Your boy has been podcasting for some years now. I done call people out. I've done spoke the truth. I've done spoke on things that I felt I needed to speak on. And there's not a one goddamn soul in this fucking world that's gonna stop me from doing that. Nobody's gonna, you know. I wish that I did get a little intimidated. I wish I did, you know, get scared, because maybe I wouldn't be going so hard doing it, because now it's kind of stressful, guys. It's stressful doing this shit. You know what I mean? And maybe, but for some reason, when somebody tries to I wouldn't say press me, but somebody tries to use a tactic to get me to not speak on some things, it makes me want to speak on it even more and light the fire under my ass because I'm never gonna be scared of no other man. That's for sure. And I'm gonna keep on doing what I'm doing. And shout out to okay, and Mo. Okay, let's. Hopefully, we can have a conversation now that we're kind of calmed down. Now that it sounds like you're calming down a little bit, we can have a conversation. Okay, and Juan Gotti, you said that all I'm saying is go to the core of the problem, which I've done. I've done that. Okay, I've done that. So please, goddamn, Mo, quit repeating your fucking self. I've done that. But you want to tell the people that's what you got to say. All I'm saying is good. This is, by the way, people, this is Mo Hustle that's commenting under the hot seat on his YouTube. Go check out his YouTube. All I'm saying is go to the core of the problem. Okay, so we've done that, and but anyways, okay, no, he says that, and then he says Juan Gotti is not the core of the problem, but Juan Gotti is the core of the problem we're talking about right now. That I don't even, I'm sounding like a fucking broken record, bro. I swear to God, I'm just for the people listening. For the people listening, I'm glad you said that. Oh, see the youngin said, I get Mo Hustle's point, but ain't nobody gonna about to cut Gotti. But ain't nobody about to cut Gotti no slack. He was involved in the story. Exactly, 1,000%. It's as simple as that. Thank you for getting those words out because I was having a hard time getting that out. Him trying to bash SPM randomly and ain't going to change how people see him now. Okay, see, I see what you're talking about, Mo Hustle. Of course, I know the core is SPM and the team. Okay, right. That's a very great point. But I have me on my platform. I've done that. I keep on telling you, I have done that, and I will continue to do so if the topic comes up. Then again, I don't want to talk about this shit all the goddamn time, guys. All right, but it is a topic that people want to know about. It is a topic that people want me to discuss, and I will discuss it, and I will give my opinion on what I think about that. But Juan Gotti is a problem. He is a fucking thorn, bro, and we're gonna do our best to pluck those fucking thorns out of our fucking socks because they're annoying. Okay, and I feel like that if I just shut up right now and say I'm gonna leave Juan Gotti alone, then I wouldn't be doing my people a service. You know what I mean? So, do I want to talk about Juan Gotti? No. Do I have to? Not necessarily. Do I need to for the culture? Yes. Okay. Only to try to move our people past that era that kind of just still lingering and for some reason people are holding on to, and we just need to let go. We need to embrace the new culture. Okay, I mean, goddamn, Mo, I wish you'd um even though you did, you spoke about I am Lopez, but I wish you would concentrate on I am Lopez more than Juan Gotti, but okay, well, that's what I'm doing. And I would see, you said, shout out to everybody messaging me, man. I thank y'all for the support. Appreciate y'all, man, for real, man. A lot of people fucking with me, fucking with my movement, and that means the world to me, guys. Thank you, man. I got lots of people listening, man. Lots of people tuned in tonight. They're in and out. We had YouTube and Facebook, so I appreciate y'all tuning in. A lot of people messaged me tonight. A lot of people text me too. They have my personal phone number, so I appreciate y'all tuning in. I appreciate y'all for the support, and I appreciate y'all writing for me, guys. Thank y'all so much, because y'all, at the end of the day, we're trying to put on for the culture, right? So at the end of the day, we need to come together, man. That's what it's all about. But it takes, you got, like I said, you want to keep your front yard clean, you got to pull the weeds, right? And nobody wants to do it. It's a hard job. You know what I mean? It's hot outside, 100 degrees. There's a bunch of fucking weeds out there. But if you let the weeds grow, they're gonna contaminate the front yard, and the front yard's gonna look ugly. And then people are gonna be passing by, like California, Florida, New York. They're gonna be passing by and be like, "What? Look at that fucking ugly yard. Look at them old ass weeds that've been growing for so damn long." And these people just don't give a fuck about their front yard. Fuck that front yard and fuck that house. That's what they're saying. That's what it's all about. We got to pull those weeds, get rid of them, even if they're deep in the ground. They're deep in the ground and they're just fucking very stubborn and pull out. We got to try, at least try, good clean up our front yard. So we got to pull these motherfucking weeds. It's a hard job. It's an annoying job. But somebody got to do it. And, even though I keep on getting reminded by my haters that you're just a small platform, but it's kind of funny with these same haters stay on my platform though. It's kind of funny. But much love to everybody, and hopefully Mo Hustle can quit dissing my channel and quit calling it a small platform. This motherfucker. But hopefully we can have a conversation and talk about this right. You know what I mean? And I promise I won't get too passionate and start yelling and shit. All right. Hopefully we can do that. If not, then so be it. Do your thing. I do my thing. Okay. Shout out to everybody who tuned in. Just know that your boy Levy from Mundo Vision Media will keep on doing this thing. Nothing and nobody will intimidate your boy. Y'all don't even understand, bro. When I get political, when I there's some videos that I got a video that did like 60,000 views on YouTube. It was a good video for me. It was a couple years ago. And bro, I had people, because I have my email on my YouTube, right? And I have my Facebook and my Instagram. So I've gotten death threats, bro. I've gotten people said that they're gonna come kick door on my ass and shit. You know what I mean? And that'd be the last door they ever kicked in. They did some shit like that. I promise you. But I've gotten death threats many. Even when I was doing the protests in my city, when the fucking the ICE came to the south side of Midland, Texas, where the Raza is at, and they took 11 at first, but they let go of 2, so it was 8 or 9 people. They detained hardworking women. They walked into a restaurant and they took hardworking women from this restaurant, and a couple men and women that had children, that had lives, and they took them and deported them. They came into my city. So what I did, I fought for my people. I grabbed a bunch of Mexicans, I grabbed a bunch of my people, and we had a big protest in the south side. Cops was aware, everybody was aware. There was a bunch of Trump supporters rolling by, talking shit, but I was out there, bro, with my fucking megaphone and shit, you know what I mean? And so I say that because I'm always out here fighting for my people. You know what I mean? So I'm not easy to scare. I'm gonna keep talking my shit no matter what. Shout out to everybody who tuned in, man. Much love to y'all. And I just want y'all to know, for the people who are barely getting to know me, I'm not a messy guy. I'm not doing this to be messy. I'm doing this because I love to talk, and I love to bring content, and I love to bring the truth, and I love to put on for the culture. Shout out to everybody who tuned in tonight, man. And please, if you haven't, hit the follow button, hit the like button, all that good stuff. But it's getting late. Mexican got to go to sleep. We got to work tomorrow. So shout out to everybody. Much love. This is Mundo Vision Media, and I am your host, Levy Berlanga. Good night.